Hi there, today we're unboxing a smart sweeping robot. So it's quite an exciting product we have here today. So purchased from Amazon, details are all in the description below. Retail price is around $2.50. So let's have a quick look around the packaging. It's quite a large, sizable box to be honest. Let's check out the side. Just some basic details about it. Anything on the other side? Nothing there. Bottom is blank as well. So let's open it up. Okay. Okay. So first of all, user manual. Very chunky to be honest, looks like lots in there. And the actual smart Hoover itself, put that to the side. Okay, it looks like some sort of docking station that it can return back to and charge up. Sweeping bristles it looks like, 2 sets of those. Okay, a remote, okay, I didn't realise you'd need that. Okay, another component there, not sure what that is yet. Brush. And power adapter. So let me lay all this out and have a quick look around it. Okay, so there we have all the items out of the packaging. So let's quickly show the different bits and pieces. So these particular items, they are the side sweeps, they call them. And I guess they spin around, obviously sweeping up bits of dirt around. So you get 2 of these. Let's just quickly show you a close-up of it. It's a sort of rubbery feel to it. Construction seems okay, to be honest. And soft bristles here. Okay, the next one is just a cleaning brush. I guess there's bits of dust inside you want to clean out or things caught in the actual device. You can just pull it out. And then we have this. This is actual suction cover, as they call it. So I guess it's a slot you can just pull out from the existing device and replace with. Then these actual strips here, they're just adhesive pads. So with the actual charging unit here, you can actually get it stuck against the wall. The actual charging pad itself, charging unit, very light weight to it, hardly anything to it. Hole there obviously for the power. There's the actual power adapter with it. Nothing too exciting. Then we've got the remote. See if they even give batteries with this. I'm guessing not, to be honest. Nah, no batteries. It's a shame, little thing to give, just nice touch, but yeah, okay, nothing too exciting about a remote, so that's that. And then the actual robot Hoover itself. So considerable weight to it, to be honest. It's not very light, I guess obviously all the mechanics and all that within that. I've not had a flip through the instructions yet, but just to give you a view of the device first, we've got the, looks like a power point there. I guess you can charge it directly if you don't want to use that. Otherwise, I guess these 2 points assist in charging it at the station. You've got an on-off button. You've got a QR code to scan. Soft sort of velvet going around, so I guess in case it bumps into anything, you don't really get any damage. It's nice. There's the bristles, the spare ones that it gave, plus this. And looks like it's on a motor there. And you've got a center wheel. So looking at the other thing I was showing with it, the suction cover. So it looks like that would probably go in this sort of area. So if I go like that, yeah, it comes away. Won't replace it just yet. It's probably a good one just to sweep up dust. So obviously it's spinning around. Legs bounce. We've got some material here. Looks like it can be used for some sort of, I guess, mopping or something. So that would be quite a good one. Because on the actual thing itself, the instructions, they say there's a water tank. So that must be the water tank itself. So let me have a look through the instructions. Oh, before I do that, let me just show you the top of this. You've got volume, up, down, you've got auto, you've got home. Looks like, I think there could be a camera here. And also, oh, let me take some of this off actually. Okay, the actual box all the dust goes into. It's very tiny, to be honest. Obviously, the Hoover itself is very small as well, so not surprising. Let's take this off. Let's take the rest of this off. There. Looks quite cool, to be honest. So let me have a flick through the instructions and let's have a test of this. Okay, so I've got the manual open here, and from what I can see, you've got a QR code there for the actual app on the Play Store. So let me just place my phone over that. I'll click it. I've already installed it. So let me open it up. Let me just get it logged in. So initially you have to register and you'll get a code. So you can register off your mobile number. You'll get a code, and with that code, you then ask for a password. Once you configure a password, then you get to this stage, and then you can add a device. So just select that, sweeping robot, and then on the robot itself. Okay, so you've got the QR code on the sweeping robot just there. So if I click there and just scan that in, okay. So then it's just had a set of instructions. Please follow the illustrative instructions to start the device. So it's just showing to turn it on at the back. So let me check that. It's on. Click next. I'll just move my phone. Obviously it was showing my phone number and it's requesting the Wi-Fi password. So let me type that in next. Okay, so now it's saying ready the device for deployment. Okay, so what it says is we hold on to auto for a long period and then we'll hear a noise, and the next thing to do, which it says, we just connect to the Wi-Fi signal that's being given out by the actual device. So let me just quickly do that in the background. And then you just connect to it. So I'll show as soon as it's there. So yeah, it's just there, if you can see. So we'll let that connect, dismiss that. Go back to the actual app, like the instructions said. Let's see if it can connect. Okay, so it's made a beeping sound. Could be positive. Ah, okay, there you go. It's confirmed as added. We'll do finish on that. See if it finds it. Okay, it gives you a status as well. Guess that's the model, and it's charging 77%. Excellent. Okay, Okay, connecting. Not sure what it's trying to do. Oh, it's got a microphone on there as well. So I can manually, so it's showing the ceiling actually, so I don't know what the point of that is, but let me hit clean. Oh. And strangely enough, the app showing the ceiling. Sorry, the camera on the robot's showing the ceiling. Let's see how it gets on. Let me lift a few things out of the way. Chairs there. I guess it's trying to work out. Okay, quite cool. It's getting quite close to the chair. Excellent. That's quite easy to do, to be honest. Literally jump on the app and just hit clean. So very impressed. Not much. Okay, so I've just placed it in a slightly different angle, the camera, and what we're going to do, we're just going to hit the home button on the app, and let's see if it does manage to find the docking location. So there's the app, and I'll just hit the charge button. What's it going to do? Okay, location's just here. Excellent, there you go. Obviously it must know where it is and just locates it, and then let's see. Perfect, amazing. Okay, so we've hoovered the floor. Now underneath there's also a water tank, so if I lift that up, this comes off and it can help in mopping a floor. So if I pull this off, there's actually a point here we can fill up with water. So let me fill it up with water, and obviously this must be providing the water onto the cloth, you know, just to keep it damp and to mop the floor. So let's have a test of that. Okay, so I've opened it up, I've placed some water in there, and as you can see this part is getting wet. So what I'll do, I'll return the actual cleaning mat on there and we'll hook it back on. And then what we can do, we can just put it on a tiled surface and see how it reacts. Okay, there we have the device on a tiled floor, and from the app I'm going to hit the clean button. There you go, just goes for it straight away. Obviously the water reservoir in there contains water, so in one respect this also should be mopping the floor at the same time as well, so obviously sweeping up dust. Okay, so I've sent the smart hoover back to the dock. Obviously just before, I just took the water container off with the mat, and it's soaking literally, to be honest. So it's, I guess, moving around, obviously with the water coming out, it is cleaning the floor, and I can see bits of dirt. Obviously it's pulled up, so probably what to do is use it and then wash this. So that's that. Let's have a look inside, see if it's picked up much. So the actual container itself. Oh wow. Wow. It's actually picked up quite a bit. Very impressed, to be honest. This was completely empty a little while ago, so it does work quite well picking up bits of dust. Okay, so here's the next test. Got wooden floor here, and I've just sprinkled some flour on there, just as a test to see how well the actual smart robot picks it up and then cleans the floor. So I've filled up the water tank as well with half a tank of water, and let's just start it off. Okay, that's it connecting. Mute it and hit the clean button. Okay, so it's just gone over the area, so it's picked quite a bit of it up. Some of it's gone in the gaps. Let's let it come back again. So from the app itself, I can actually control its movements. And interestingly enough, just to show, I'm doing this over 4G, so mobile internet connection, and I didn't have to open up any ports for this. So even better, to be honest. So remotely you could actually just have a quick check or just initiate a clean if you wanted to. So if I just hit clean button now, it'll just start shooting ahead. Okay, second time over it. It still hasn't picked up bits of flour in the gap, but it's picked up sort of the top layer. So if I can show, there's not much left with this. So let's let it return again. Okay, so it has done a reasonably good job, but it's just grabbing these bits out of the crack, you know, just between the actual wood floor. Okay, so here's the next test. So we've got a thick rug here, and let's see if the device can mount the rug. See if I hit auto. Nope. Oh, no, it's nearly done it. Excellent, yeah, it has managed it. So it would be better with a thin pile carpet. Obviously it's limited how much it's going to be able to pick up from this. Okay, so the next thing to show is the actual Android app we've got. So after installing the app and you open it up, once you've gone through the registration and everything, you log in, and then it'll attempt to connect to the actual device. So once it's connected, you will get a status of the actual robot. So it's currently on standby and 67%. As I've shown before, if you click that, it'll attempt to connect to it. A little bit of music will play, and then it's connected. Let me mute that, and you'll see the image of the camera, and you can control the robot with that. Let me just show it slightly going forward. Yeah, and obviously you can initiate a clean and also take a snapshot. So if you want to take a picture of that, obviously it's pointing upwards, and obviously you can share it somehow if you wanted to. Okay, let me go back. And the other thing, sorry, just to pinpoint, if I hit charge, it'll actually return back to the docking station, and that works quite well. So next thing, let's click on contact, and then device, and then this is the interesting one. You can actually set up a schedule on this. So you can initiate it to actually turn on and off, and you can actually get it cleaning certain days of the week. So a great option, to be honest. Just go back. You can add other members to be able to, in your family or friends, to be able to actually initiate the clean as well. So this is quite good. I've not done that so far. So yeah, quite a straightforward, simple to use app. So that's quite a bonus with this. Okay, final impressions of this smart Hoover. So very impressed, to be honest. Surprised by what it's capable of doing. Obviously, one of the things is the mopping mechanism. So obviously filling up the tank, which is at the bottom here, with water. And then obviously it releases a slow amount of water from the actual cloth that's there. So just a little dribble literally comes out, comes onto here, and then obviously that water is just sort of passed onto your floor and it wipes it along. So a good idea, to be honest. Replacing your main Hoover, that's probably quite an interesting one with this. I don't think it will quite replace your main Hoover. You know, it's sufficient enough for a light amount of dust and dirt on the floor, so it will just keep it to a nice clean level in your house. But I don't think it's sufficient to do a thorough deep clean. So if you dropped a load of food on the floor, I think it will struggle with that, you know, as you've seen with the test with the flour. So a very nice system, you know, and it's good. It comes with the actual Android app, you know, for your phone. The fact that you can set up a schedule. So what we'll probably do, we'll probably set it to start up at a certain time of day and just let it run around for about an hour or so, and we'll see how we get on with that. So it'll work out quite well in our situation here. All my downstairs is either tiled or wood, so it's perfect for that, or short pile carpet. We've got a rug, so it's not able to really clean on the rug. It's just too thick, you know, and it struggles with that. But on a flat surface, short pile, it's absolutely perfect. So a very good product, very impressed, you know, but it won't quite replace your main Hoover on a permanent basis, and it will just ensure that the small bits of dust and any sort of little bits of debris you've got on the floor, it will just get picked up. So very good system, but will never replace your main Hoover. But there you go. Thanks for viewing. Hope it's helped anyone thinking of purchasing something like this, and don't forget to like and subscribe.